Hey guys, and welcome back to Thistle Farmstead. Today we're going to be replacing the drive belt on our zero-turn mower. It's a John Deere Z355e. If you find this video helpful, smash that like button and remember to subscribe to keep up to date with all of our videos. So here's our mower, and the other day while we were mowing, it just stopped going. So after taking a look at it, I realized that the drive belt had broken on it. So here's the replacement belt I got from John Deere today, and you can see the part number is GX26401, and today we'll be putting this on the mower. So first things first, let's get it up in the air so we can see better. Now let's get some jack stands under it. Okay, let's make sure she's up there. Good. Oh yeah. So here is the drive pulley. This is the clutch that engages your belt here for the mower deck. But we're going to be focusing on the drive pulley, which is here, and goes over to the hydrostatic transmission pump, which is one on this side and there's one on the other side. So we'll work on getting that belt replaced. I've already taken the old belt off, or better yet, it broke and took itself off. But today we'll be replacing this one. To install the new drive belt, we'll have to slip it over the clutch assembly here. And to do that, we're going to need to remove the belt that drives the mower deck. We'll need to remove this arm that prevents the clutch from spinning. And we'll need to disconnect the electrical source that engages the clutch for the mower deck. We need to disconnect the electrical connection for the clutch. We do this by pulling it back on the little tab, and then it should slide apart. Let's disconnect the spring that tensions the deck belt. You do that just by pulling it back and off and setting it there. Now we can remove the belt. Now that we have disconnected the spring that tensions the deck belt, we can slip that belt off of the pulley. And the electrical connection that we've disconnected above, we can now slip that down out of the way. And then finally, we need to remove this bracket that prevents the clutch from spinning. That's held in place by number 10 bolt. Now with this out of the way, we can slip our new drive belt over this assembly and around our pulleys. Now we can slide our belt on, fish it around that bar, and make sure you get the electrical wire around and up. Okay. Now we'll go outside over the top of this pulley, and the belt just slides over the fan assembly and the pulley. There, and then the next one from the other side. Slide up over the pulley here. Okay. Now that we have the belt around the clutch and the two pulleys, we need to get it around the belt tensioner. Now it has to go behind this initially, and then the other side comes around and actually is tensioned by the tensioner. The best way I found to work with this is there's a square 3/4 inch hole here, or 1/4 inch I should say. And I'll just take a ratchet and twist this around, and then I can get the belt up over it, around this nut, and then behind. So that's the first step. Now we need to pull the belt from around the clutch and this drive pulley. Okay. And make sure you have the belt on the pulleys. That one slipped off. Okay. So it's on all the pulleys. So now I'll pull this tensioner back and slide the belt on. Okay, so now we'll just check that to make sure there's nothing binding, and that it's around all of the pulleys correctly. And now we're ready to reconnect our electrical power to the clutch, the bracket that holds the clutch in place, and finally the drive belt for the blades. Now that we have our belt back on, we can reconnect the arm that keeps the clutch from spinning. Now you'll notice this arm has a couple of nibs here. Those have to go up into the slot, so you want to work those up there first. There we go, they're in. And then you twist the clutch around until this section is flat. Put your nut, your bolt back in, and then we'll put our nut on. Okay. Tighten that up. Okay, and then we'll make sure that it's clearing the belt. Yep. And that it's still in place. Now we can thread our electrical wire back up through the chassis. And then we'll go back up top and connect that. And then we'll slip our deck drive belt back over. And then we can go and reconnect the tension spring there. Now we reconnect the electrical connection for the clutch. Now we reconnect the spring that tensions the deck belt. So there you have it. That was replacing the dry belt on a Z355e zero-turn mower. If you found this video helpful, please press that like button. It really helps me out. And remember to subscribe to keep up to date with all of our videos. See you next time.